My father-in-law called me a fat pig at every family dinner. Now, he is begging me to save his restaurant? Harold called me a fat pig the first time I met him. I was dating his daughter Alexis for 3 months when she brought me to Sunday dinner. I walked in wearing my best shirt, brought an expensive bottle of wine, and had flowers for her mom. Harold took one look at me and announced to the entire family, "Alexis, you brought home a fat pig." I weighed 235 pounds. I'm 6'3", played college football, still lifted weights 4 times a week. But Harold, who was 5'7" and built like a scarecrow, decided I was disgusting. Alexis apologized the whole drive home. She said her dad was just being protective, had a weird sense of humor, and didn't mean anything by it. I believed her because I loved her. Big mistake. For 3 years, every family event was the same. Here comes the pig. Save some food for the rest of us, pig. Surprise that chair holds you, pig. Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthdays, and random Sunday dinners. Always in front of everyone. His wife Nancy would tell him to stop, but she'd be laughing. Alexis's brother Kyle would join in sometimes. Dad's right, you are getting bigger. Alexis would squeeze my hand under the table, whisper that they didn't mean it, promise it would get better after we were married. We got married anyway. I loved Alexis more than I hated her father. On our wedding day, during his speech, Harold said, "When Alexis first brought home this big boy, I thought she was joking, but I guess even pigs can find love." Half the room laughed. The other half looked horrified. My family walked out of the reception. My mother hasn't spoken to Alexis since. Harold owned a restaurant downtown called Harold's Kitchen. Fancy place, $50 steaks, reservation only, been there 40 years. He talked about it constantly, how he built it from nothing, how he was a culinary genius, how the mayor ate there every Friday. He'd been on TV twice, had his picture with 3 governors on the wall. After we got married, the comments got worse. "Pig's getting fatter. Better reinforce those floors, pig. How many plates did you clear today, pig?" He'd say this stuff while serving me tiny portions at dinner, making jokes about putting me on a diet, asking Alexis if she was embarrassed to be seen with me. I stopped going to family dinners. Alexis went alone, came back with excuses. He's stressed about the restaurant. Competition is tough. He shows love differently. Then, 6 months ago, Harold's restaurant got shut down. Health code violations, rats in the kitchen, mold in the freezer, expired meat being served. Someone had reported them to the health department with detailed photos. Harold was convinced a competitor did it. The fines were astronomical, $150,000. The repairs would cost another $100,000. Harold was broke, leveraged everything for an expansion that fell through, owed money to suppliers, 3 months behind on rent. The man who called me a pig for 4 years was about to lose everything. That's when Alexis asked me for help. "Please, Jason, you have the money. We can save Dad's restaurant." I did have the money. I was a software architect, had been saving for years, had just sold an app to Microsoft for $2 million. Harold didn't know about the Microsoft deal. He thought I was just another tech guy making decent money. "Your father has called me a pig for 4 years, I told Alexis. "Every single family gathering. He doesn't mean it that way," she said. "It's just how he jokes. Then he can joke his way out of bankruptcy." 2 weeks later, Harold showed up at our house. First time he'd ever visited. Looked like he'd aged 10 years. "Jason," he said, "I need your help." "The pig can't help you," I said. His face twitched. "I know I've been difficult. You've called me a pig 247 times," I said. I kept count. I was joking. "Funny joke. Your restaurant's closing in 3 days, right?" He nodded, looked at his shoes. "I need 300,000. I'll pay you back in 2 years, with interest." "No," I said. "But Alexis said you have the money." "I do. Sold my app to Microsoft for $2 million. But pigs don't help people who abuse them." His face went red. "You can't let my life's work die because of some jokes." "Watch me," I said. "Actually, don't watch. Get off my porch." The next day, Alexis's mom called, crying. Then Kyle, then aunts, uncles, and cousins, all saying I was destroying the family, being petty, holding grudges. I didn't care. Harold's restaurant closed that Friday. But here's what Harold didn't know. I bought the building. Cash offer to the landlord. Closed in 24 hours. I also hired his entire kitchen staff for my new project, a restaurant called The Happy Pig. We opened 6 weeks later in Harold's old space. Same kitchen, same staff, better menu, prices normal people could afford. $20 steaks instead of 50. No reservations required. I made Harold's former head chef, Roberto, the executive chef, and gave him equity. The man had been underpaid for 15 years. On opening night, I sent Harold an invitation. Full story on channel. Link below.